Há Ninh Pham's works are maps. Pham's works are cartographies of expansive terrains and curious topographies reminiscent of video game kingdoms and lands. They are wayfinding tools for unfamiliar worlds, of which the artist is, at once, architect and explorer. Through paintings, drawings, and video games, the artist cultivates speculative spaces where conditions of life, identity, and community are inchoate, leaving room for other imaginations to inhabit them. For Pham, his works, quote, create a world that does not belong to our reality. However, it has its own strange logic that I learn and invent at the same time, end quote. This strange logic of learning and inventing at the same time leans into an intimate understanding of difference or alienation, a kind of self-fashioning or autofiction that throughout his practice becomes a way in which the artist mediates uncertainty or indeterminacy. His work for the exhibition harnesses these tendencies. A drawing in diptych is juxtaposed with a video game. In the diptych, we see a strange form against a cement gray background. At first glance, it may seem like a precarious structure of filament, an embroidery of white thread, or else an arrangement of small bones, phalanges. The strangeness grows as one stares at it a bit longer. Perhaps it is a rhizomatic growth, a tangle of tree roots, or a termite nest. In Pham's work, what seems to be an idiosyncratic arrangement of marks is a story. Titled Residencies, the graphite and ink drawing makes use of a language that the artist invented. The language is called loop script, quote, a language that functions in a space where time does not exist, similar to the space in our imaginative mind, end quote. This language is not phonetic and is composed of figures. Quote, it can be written and read, but not spoken, end quote. Titled after the name of the invented language, the video game presented alongside it is its annotation, a lexicon. In it, we follow a horned bipedal creature traversing a largely empty landscape, except for figures that comprise loop script's vocabulary. Encountering these symbols, we learn that the figure that looks like a bottle means to contain, or so to speak. A shard of rock might mean planet or house. A strong black line is absence, and segmented it becomes potentially expanding, or egg. The limits of language are the limits of my world, as Wittgenstein pronounces. True to Pham's growing practice, it is the instincts and intuition of world building and cartography that in these works lead us to a life world in language.